Gout Solutions, Gouty Arthritis Solutions. A couple of patients that I want to share with you and the solutions that we have. A 48-year-old man has been a patient of mine for 15 years, comes into my office last summer. And he's a carpenter, so I know he's really using his body. And he comes in his back and his shoulder and things bother him. And he said, my big toe is hurting. I said, okay. Being a carpenter, did you stub it? Did you bump it? Did you drop something on it? He said, no. Here it is summertime. I also know that he's a chef. He told me about his new grill that he had. I said, you've been grilling a lot recently? Yeah. Meat? Absolutely. Been drinking more alcohol too? Grilling outside, beautiful weather, nice summer? He said, yeah. I said, you probably have gout. He's like, really? I said, yep. I told him, knock down the meat, way down, more on that in a moment, way down on the meat, knock out the alcohol. He said, absolutely. I know his wife contacted me shortly thereafter. She said, what did you say to him? He all of a sudden piled home a bunch of vegetables. Now he's been grilling a bunch of vegetables on there. Of course, he's a chef, so he knew how to create all of these wonderful dishes, but using a high vegetable diet. Sure enough, knocks the gout out in a short order, like a week. Then a 65-year-old woman comes into me just a few weeks ago, and she says, my gout is back. She knew she had gout. She had had an attack before. She comes in to see me and she says, I don't want to take the medication. What do you have for me? I said, well, I'll tell you what to do if you want to do it. And here's the message to you. I said, I want you no dairy products, no animal proteins starting immediately right now. Knock it out. All animal proteins, no dairy, no meat. Go high vegetables, starchy root vegetables, non-gluten grains. Eat all of that stuff, but get rid of the animal protein. I knew that she didn't consume alcohol, so I didn't go there. I did have her up her water. She wasn't drinking enough water. So to my surprise, and I congratulated her on the fact that she actually did this, I checked on her 3 days later. I called her. I said, how's it going? She said, it's going really well. Most of the pain is gone. I said, did you do the plan? She said, I knocked out the dairy, no animal protein, 3 days, just a high vegetable diet, working on the grains and the root vegetables, a little bit of fruit. I'm doing really good. Within a week, the pain was completely gone. She was thrilled, and I was just so happy she did it. Most of the people that I talk to don't do that. The idea with gout is, I already said, if you want the fastest results, no dairy products, no animal proteins. For some of you, if you have a gluten sensitivity, some of you already know that, you're going to have to knock out the gluten, go with non-gluten grains. Just put that into Google, non-gluten grains. Knock out the alcohol, get the water up. And as a last thing, some of you might have to get away from nightshade vegetables. Eggplant, potatoes, peppers, and potatoes, white potatoes. You might have to eliminate those for additional improvements, but try that for gout. And if you're a gout sufferer, let us know the results. I'm Dr. Scott Fuller.